NBA draft. The New Orleans Pelicans, the Memphis Grizzlies, the New York Knicks, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Phoenix Suns, the Chicago Bulls, the Atlanta Hawks, the Washington Wizards, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Boston Celtics select
I'm stainless, tempered by earth and flame, mixed with time and pain, ingrained with higher purpose, know the worth of my name, and the product I done came with. Not blameless for the straps and the dope that I hold, the sacks that I sold, kept my baby out the cold, her belly full of food and her back never lacking of clothes. This game is so grimy it's impossible to win with your innocence intact. Matter of fact, it deranges. The person that you wanted to remain intrinsically changes. We can rationalize, but our actual lives are affected by a hunger for saneness. In the back of our minds are the nastiest lines that a dope MC never came with. Once we get tired of faking, unchain the beast in the brain that awakens. See the clear path that I used to couldn't see. Be the kind of artist that I thought I couldn't be. Become that man that'd rather die standing, ever live head down, bending a knee. So I purify my soul in the land of the fire, my sweat and my tears dull pain, and the blood that I leave on the battlefield proves what I've always known. I was born to reign.
That's this guy, right, who's lived it and he's going through it right now. What was your grade point average?
Like a 3.6. And my grandma was on me about that too. She was on me about all that. But, you know, keep them grades up. I know how school is, but you know, it's non-negotiable. What you can learn up here will set you up for everything out here. The people you'll meet in school, the things you'll learn in school, you'll be able to carry them with you a lifetime. So continue to work hard, and I hope that you'll be the one up next, and all the little kids like you will be looking up to you, and you'll be able to come back to Richmond and talk to them and tell them a little bit.
Every now and then, you know what I'm saying, most of the majority of the time, you dig? We in that mode. Yeah. This is a moment of clarity. Everything VVs and go to the maximum. Young nigga put out an eczema, flawless the face, and run through a pack of them. Everything classical, everything magical. When they were checking my catalog, he didn't know caviar, smash on the stallion, baby medallions.
You know, I grew up on the north side of Richmond. You know, I started out moving all around for real. You know, my mom had me when she was 18 years old. And my pops really never was in my life. You know, I found out who my dad was when I was 13 years old. And, you know, I was moving around with my Uncle Tony, my Aunt Adria, my cousins, you know, you name it, for real. And I was living with them. You know, at 2 years old, my great grandma, you know, she told me enough is enough and, you know, kind of took me in.
Boy, come on, man. What you do when you're passionate about something. 16-hour drive yesterday. Got in 12:30 in the morning. I'm up at 6:45. Working. I hear people say all the time, I hate Richmond. You can't do nothing in Richmond. Richmond's what you make it. Stop blaming other people. It's on you. It's on you.
Told him I was gonna be something. That broke shit made me sick, big appetite with a weak stomach. Ain't had nowhere to go, nigga, I was lost in them streets running. And I hit Rodeo just to get stylish, ran through 300. Just happy I did it, nigga.
My recruiting process is crazy. You know, I mean, for me, I say crazy. You know, I was blessed because I still would have been able to go and play on a full scholarship. But looking back on the things that I accomplished at TCU, the process was a little crazy. I was going to commit to Indiana Wesleyan prior to my senior year of high school, NAIA school up in Marion. I didn't have any major offers, and I wanted to be able to focus on my senior season going into the season. And, I waited and waited, went to a top 80 camp. This is in about October of my senior year, and I played really well. We had some Division I schools come in the gym to watch me play open gym and things like that. And I ultimately ended up going down to Furman University on an official visit. My first Division I scholarship offer about a week prior to the signing period. They pushing me to sign. And it just kind of didn't feel like home. So I betted on myself. I ended up getting some more mid-major offers throughout the year. We play in the Weddick tournament. We beat Northeastern at Northeastern. It was a memorable year. A lot of people told me that I couldn't play at Richmond High School. And I went across the gorge and made a statement and beat them on their home turf. And after that, Ball State came in, Miami of Ohio came in, other schools came in, and that's kind of what jump-started my recruiting process, and people found out that I was the real deal. So, I'm pulling up in my driveway actually, ready to go walk inside and commit to Miami of Ohio, and I get a call from my AAU coach, and he says, "Have you heard from TCU?" And I said, "Nah." Have they been trying to get a hold? He said, "Yeah, they've been trying to get a hold of you. Send me his number." Send me the number. I called him. Coach Ryan Miller, one of my best friends, to this day, gives me a lot of basketball advice, and business advice and things like that. But yeah, I called him, and they give me down an official visit right away. Jalen Fisher was coming down the weekend before, and we partnered up and went to TCU and turned it up.
Burn on Lily Court, Absolute Court, Roy, RP, Coke, Run, RP 24. I can make cool 50 can, less 24 out. Rhyme with the pack through Tennessee mountains. VPN salts and elite 3 routers. I'm thumping through it, I don't need no counter. Had to reset, potato, bit my neck on my journal. I got oil, I got him, I got wax, I got flour.
High major school in TCU, and that was my only high major offer. So when things like that happen, I'm not going to say that there's doubts in your head, but you got to be real with yourself. If a lot of high major schools aren't offering you, there's probably a reason for it. If a bunch of high major schools were coming after me, then I feel like I would certainly be a high major player, but I knew that I was going to have to work for everything, and that was my mindset going into it. Put my right foot in front of my left, and always put my best foot forward. As a person and as a basketball player, and that led to me starting 13 games as a freshman. Winning the NIT championship, and from there, my career just kind of steadily grew. My sophomore year, we went to the NCAA tournament. Played with some great players, NBA players, high-level overseas guys. And then my junior year, we had a little bit of a rough patch. I feel like I had a good year, was really efficient from the floor, shot the ball well. But as a team and as a leader, I didn't feel like we did our best job, or I necessarily did my best job. We had several guys transfer, due to a lot of reasons. But it is what it is. You roll with the cards you're dealt, and we had a chance to get to the NCAA tournament still, and came up a little short of it. Was the number 1 seed in the NIT, made it to the Final Four. And then I had a decision to make. I put my name into the NBA draft, and I wanted to stay in the draft. We had just lost 5 guys, to transfer, whatever the case may be, and 2 guys to professional. A couple guys graduated, so I knew he wasn't going to have a lot coming back. And I was kind of on that cusp of being able to make a roster or play high-level overseas basketball. So, that was a decision that I had to make and had to make with my family. And ultimately, I came back to school and was able to be a big brother, a mentor to some of the younger guys, and really worked on my game, my craft, expanded my game. And, now here we are, 2-time All Big 12,
all-time wins leader at TCU, all-time three-point field goals, third all-time leading scorer. The list goes on, but I'm blessed and extremely thankful for the opportunities that was given to me.
Desmond, you kind of just talked about this, but as soon as you get drafted, the criticism and the doubt will only rise from the doubters out there on Twitter and whatever. How are you going to stay above that noise once you are a rookie in the NBA?
The kill the noise is something that me and one of my business partners came up with, but that noise has never really, bothered me. It's something that you always kind of hear, the chatter. People say it to you when you go to a basketball game or whatever the case may be, but that's the media, it's the press. I understand that people are trying to get their views and their ratings and things like that. So you can't let those things affect you and creep into your mind. So as long as I stay focused on my craft, basketball, the people in my life that matter and that I care about, I feel like everything else will take care of itself.
Who's the first one tonight? Give me your 2 cents of what's going to happen tonight, Jay.
I think it'll be Anthony Edwards of Georgia. I think he's the best prospect. My colleague Mike Schmitz, who's as good a talent evaluator as I've ever known, has LaMelo Ball as the overall best prospect and the best talent. I happen to think it's Edwards, but reasonable minds can differ on that. I tip toward Edwards just because he's a spectacular athlete in addition to being a big-time scorer and just a freight train in transition and can get to the rim. I thought he settled for jump shots too much. He should have shot a lot more free throws, and he's not all the time focused defensively, but when he does sit down in a stance, he is hard to deal with. But I think he's got the best chance to be an all-star player. And then I'm a big believer in James Wiseman out of Memphis. He only played 3 games last year because that whole NCAA issue he got involved in. But if this draft were 5 or 10 years ago, James Wiseman would have been the no-brainer number 1 pick. It wouldn't have been close.
Fuck with. Hey.
6 niggas straight cook them motherfucker.
Before I go broke like Jock, fuck with that dog like V. Not that rock, that pit. Comments down in my sock, can't hold my Glock. Reason I don't really like that shit. Young turn nigga can't wipe no bitch. Excuse my French, don't like no bitch. Limo 10 on fat, my cars, yeah, I had it hurt. Since my bitch broke bad, I ain't had her hurt. Yeah, that's us. 2-tone AP, yeah, I'm bust. Got to hear from her, ain't even wanna fuck. Why? Slut, bop. Nothing on me from sex, everything revive. Old nigga told on bro, should've died. No, he ain't Kim, dog, he ain't even try. Still a bet my last room dice in the hood. Take who chain, no, a bitch not good. Probably in some fast with a Glock in the hood. Course had to take a spell and walk on the wood. First turn nigga from the hood, they curious. 4 and cars, about 5 in jury.
I get the comments with number that's period. I got your B on one, put on the mirrors. First young nigga in the 8 took land, run on 14 mil, started 14 grams. Dope boy diggers and diamonds and Tim. You shouldn't play with that boy, he is not one of them.
I kept taking hills, finally got me an M. Still make it double, I don't call what I spit. That's what I did 2018.
I got that on camera too.
Y'all turn nigga from the D to the A. I'm rocking with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the Braves. Yeah, we paid.
Yeah, we paid.
I'ma turn it up a little more this time. Used to dream about getting out, got it on drive. I had a spot like a varsity. Whether you had it by 20, I put what you got. I put on trip, I believe
Draft day. It's draft day. Been a long time coming. Where else would I be on draft day? Where else?
In the gym.
In the gym.
Zimma, who got the keys to my motherfucking Beamer? Bitch, I ain't no in the, yeah. I want a Rari, I'm feeling God.
Day off, baby.
How much that gon' cost me?
Where it all started. Seeing honored to be here. And it's gonna be an exciting day for Team Gas.
I've been going fucking fast and it got me swerving. I know that I'm a child of God, but they want me cursed. I've been trapping out the Ozark, I'm already burdened. And I've been hard at working, ho, you just hardly working. If it wasn't for this rap shit, I'd be moving kilos. Front to back from my connecting, cop a few casinos. Used to fake it till I made it just to boost my ego. Stashing money in my shirt, they thought I grew some chichos. Oh no, I got some new wheels, Tired of kids, they think that we in school. cool still. Play me, you gon' find out how the two feel. Fuck around and you gon' find out who's real. Ooh, yeah. Zimma.
I still remember all the games, everything. I remember being in those seats for real, laughing. You know, being a class clown. You know that. You know that.
That ain't never changed.
Never, ever.
I'm glad I got to see that firsthand. Oh my gosh. Different. Good times, man.
Great times. What? Bro, that's the thing, bro. Like all the little jokes. Bro, me and this dude, bro, we was them dudes on campus, bro. Freshman year, we dorm to dorm. Dorm to dorm.
Everywhere.
Who we meeting up with today? After practice. Just slide out of there.
Whatever.
For real, bro.
Every day, it was tough, different.
Good? Yeah. I saw some of y'all last night. You know, it's good to be here, good to be able to speak with you guys. You know, we were just talking the last group, and it brings back memories. I just said that I was sitting in those same seats as you guys, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, but it's been a long time. It's been longer than that. I'm getting old, but yeah, I mean, you guys got great people around you. I mean, the staff. You know, I saw a lot of you guys at practice last night, your coaches, all the extracurricular stuff you guys have going on. It's really special, and really, you know, cherish this family environment that Seton has to offer. You know, Nick Matthews sitting over there, one of my best friends to this day. You know, we used to sit up here and joke probably a little too much than we were supposed to. But you know, I mean, it's a family. You know, it's lifelong with him, and you know, a few other people that I went to school with. You know, today's a big day for me, for my family, for the community. You know, it's been a lifelong dream of mine to play in the NBA, and you know, Lord willing, that comes true tonight. So you know, you guys, whatever your dreams are, I told this to the basketball team last night, if it's a chef, photographer, you want to be an artist, whatever it is, just put your heart and soul into it. You know, and I got faith that you guys can make that happen. You guys got any questions for me? No questions? Brady, you ain't got no questions?
Hey, my only problem, I need some food from Nick.
Nick, you got a food request.
Bro, I need some of your food, fam.
What up, need some food?
I can't afford it, dude. I just want to say
how much does it cost?
I just want to say your food looks amazing.
$10. I appreciate that, man.
Only $10?
Yeah. I'll be selling something probably this Sunday. So.
Oh, really?
Look for it on social media.
All right, bro. Yep, thank you.
I think you're going over to Coach's to watch.
Coach Durgan?
Yeah.
Cool.
What's up, Mike? What's up, Big Jasmine? Sardine.
What's good?
What's up, man? I'm walking away. Beautiful. Yep. What's up, bro? Who? Emo Tyrone. How you doing? Fade the back and then just take the size of the back.
I do believe that. You know, I don't think there's one film.
Take out the clear freaking dump on y'all all the time. You remember that? Crazy, dog.
You don't remember that night? Now you're going to say he's like you don't remember.
The camera here, he telling stories. You know I'll be saying the same shit all the time. Nah, no cap.
Well, you put Nick on too, didn't you? Shit. That's cool.
I just asked him, man, I'm trying to get my brothers in the gym a little bit.
Yeah.
Y'all, do you want to eat them carbs? Look at me. Shit. I do not miss a meal. You don't want that? Let me have it. I'll eat it. I'll take care of it. I will.
Wait till everybody done talking about their food. Thank you. That's the reason why I ordered 3 pieces, because I know we'll get to me.
NBA Draft 2020, presented by State Farm. His draft position from a few years ago and taken second overall. anything in terms of any of these guys that particularly worry you? And a lot of times teams are afraid to go number one because they don't want that.
Do all of them usually use all the 5 minutes?
I wouldn't say worry, but they're concerned. I mean, with Edwards.
It's going to take forever.
We're going to Memphis. Oh, perfect!
Are you serious?
We're going to Memphis!
One pick
Perfect. I've been saying the whole time I was trying to go to Memphis too, man. You turn me up.
You're the last pick?
Find the hat. Find the hat. Find the hat.
With the 30th pick in the 2020 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Desmond Bane from Texas Christian University.
Desmond Bane, the first draft pick from TCU since Lee nailed on it last century.
Hey, Grandma was saying this.
I missed the Oh, God. Thank you, God.
Hello?
Oh, baby.
How you doing? Taylor? I can't tell you how excited we are. Des from day one wanted to be with us. From day one. You erupted? The entire city of Richmond is up right now. The entire city of Richmond is up right now.
Memphis, baby.
You don't understand.
Memphis.
You did it, Desmond Bane.
Yes, sir.
You did it.
Where's Grandma at?
Give me a hug. I love you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Listen to me very closely. I gotta get y'all to do me a favor. 90% of you in this room, if you could get off all the negativity and if you could start getting your energy to get your dream up, you need all your energy for your dream.
Swoosh. All buffers. Swoosh. Yeah, Cuddy, yeah, purple tint, yeah, 3%, yeah, 2 FN, yeah, plastic rock, yeah, plastic bitch, yeah, plastic stick, yeah, trap the Jeep, yeah, OTV, yeah, got your bitch, yeah, shoot your lease, yeah, catch your feet, yeah, made a squirt, yeah, made for church, yeah, speak your person, yeah, spark the bird, yeah, cool the bird, yeah, the drink dirt, got a lot of case, yeah, to beat the verdict. I'm in love with you, girl. I've been selling it for her. I've been sipping scissor in a whole nother world. I went California, Riviera, Raphael's a beat, yeah, over Escher, yeah, London, yeah, pimpin' bun, yeah, candy done,
yeah, drop head rolls, suicide doors, swap hoes, swap clothes, big body, 5 doors. This a Maybach, yeah, got it 2-tone, 3% purple tint, Cuban 4 choke. When I couldn't catch my chick, I went so dope. Make it go and swipe, do a 4-4. Ain't no stopping at the light, that's a no-go. I got 2 blocks on me, Casey JoJo. Yeah, Cuddy, yeah, purple tint, yeah, 3%. Yeah, 12 fin, yeah, plastic Glock, yeah, plastic bitch, yeah, plastic stick, yeah, trap legit, yeah, on too deep, yeah, got your bitch, yeah, shoot and miss, yeah, catch your feet, yeah, made it squirt, yeah, late for church, yeah, spit your purse, yeah, swap the Vert, yeah, made it back, made a stack, my bitch, my baby fat, yeah, getting the racks, yeah, spinning the racks, yeah, making the bag, lows, yeah, just stay with the max. Yeah, I got a bitch for every week and all my bitches freaks. I got a bitch for every day of the week. I got a brick for every crack on your street. I done spent 150,000 on my teeth. I just made it all the way back from the moon. Man, my dog was locked up, he took a case for my goon. Yeah, all my niggas out here taking sauce. Yeah, 1,600 niggas, yeah, you know they on the road. Give me the loot, give me the loot, give me the loot, give me the loot. Bitches drop it down like my name was Uncle Luke. Yeah, I'ma make 100 million pie by next June. Yeah, niggas try to act stiff, they really cartoon. Yeah, Cuddy, yeah, purple tint, yeah, 3%, yeah, 12 fin, yeah, plastic Glock, yeah, plastic bitch, yeah, plastic stick, yeah, trap legit, yeah, on too deep, yeah, got your bitch, yeah, shoot and miss, yeah, catch your feet, yeah, made it squirt, yeah, late for church, yeah, spit your purse, yeah, swap the Vert, yeah.